And Chandan, they heard about Gujarat. We all know them. We've all encountered those stories 100 times, 1,000 times. And yet justice is not done. So
we have the accused on tape, Vikram.
We have the accused on tape.
Tapes.
We can get them in here. They talk about them. The accused happily, Harinder will say that in the case of Gujarat, the accused have confessed. Why is that we can't punish these people?
No, I think in the case of Gujarat, at least the system has moved. There is an SIT. There have been cases
set up by the Supreme Court, not by the state government.
No, let us. This is state. There is a commission of inquiry.
Chandan, delivery of justice by the state, I'm sorry, is abysmal.
Let us.
Zahira Sheikh case was
1 minute. Zahira Sheikh was changed her statement 3 times.
Bilkis Banu,
let's not go into that. But the point
was
is
investigated
that
by the CBI?
Definitely there is progress in Gujarat, and the law is taking its course.
That's not true.
But
correct.
Mind you, this is only 7 years after Gujarat. The larger issue arises. What has happened in 25 years?
आपको क्यों लगता है न्याय क्यों नहीं हुआ अभी तक?
न्याय ये देना नहीं चाह रहे हैं ना. देना यूं नहीं चाह रहे कि देखो कांग्रेस बहुत चतर पार्टी है और चारों तरफ इनका चतरापा फैला हुआ है. पहले तो 84 में कत्ल कराया तो पूर्ण बहुमत लिया, ऐसा कभी भी नहीं आया. अच्छे हार गए, इन्होंने अपनी सरकार बनाई. फिर अब जब बीच में जो होया वो उल्ट पुल्ट होता रहा. उसके बाद फिर सरदार जी को प्रधानमंत्री बनाया, उसकी ईमानदारी और अकल को फिर वहां यूज किया, फिर अब तीसरी बार ले ली. तो न्याय कौन दे?
नहीं, पर जब भाजपा की सरकार थी तब भी न्याय नहीं हुआ. नहीं, कांग्रेस की बात नहीं, भाजपा की सरकार थी उस समय भी न्याय नहीं हुआ.
न्याय तो हमें
क्यों नहीं होता
है? न्याय किसी ने नहीं दिया. क्यों नहीं दिया? एक तो भाजपा के लिए मेरा मतलब वो है कि इनको तो तजर्बा था ही नहीं कि 5 सरकार वो इनके तो लड़ने में चलाने में गुजर गया ना. न्याय तो ले लेते.
That's an interesting
Just 1 second. The record straight. It is the BJP-led government that appointed the Nanavati Commission, which is the one reopened a whole number of cases of 1984, and as a result of which the case against Jagdish Titler was also reopened. So the BJP took the step, but unfortunately, when the party lost the election in 2004, everything...
Before I end this section, what can be done?
Vikram, I just want to say one thing. You know, the question is that nobody can condone violence. Nobody holds a brief for any killer or murderer. They must be brought to justice.
Okay.
I think the entire objective of this program was to try and see that, you know, whatever's happened over the past 25 years, whether it was in A part of the country or B part of the country, can we move beyond that? Can we have a situation whereby you don't have a reoccurrence of such events?
And the point,
Manish,
you're right. Manish, you're right. Manish, but what everyone has said, Manish, but hang on, but what everyone has said till now, Manish.
Therefore, if we go over the same thing over and over again, I don't think we are helping any cause. I think what is important,
Manish, hang on,
what is important is to see as to what are the concrete measures which have not been taken in the past, and what are the concrete measures which need to be taken so that we can arrive at some kind of a conclusion.
All right, Manish, can I just cut in? Manish, can I just butt in for a second? At the end of the day, Harinder, 1 second. At the end of the day, what you're saying is correct. We have to move on. We have to figure out how it doesn't happen again. But I think the first point that has emerged from this entire first section is it will go on happening so long as A, you cannot deliver justice to the victims.
So therefore, how do you correct that?
And number 2,
how do you correct it?
Correct.
So
and I'm going to ask you a position.
No, there are 2 aspects.
Can I just finish what I'm saying? Can I just finish what I'm saying?
Why did it happen? And
how do you prevent politicians from benefiting from encouraging murders? I'm going to come to all of you. How do you ensure that you can get justice? And number 2, how do you stop politicians from benefiting from murder?
The answer to this question that you've just raised, the second one, politicians, please, is Manish Tiwari, Chandan Mitra and the politicians over here willing to look at him as Indians? Or is she a Sikh, I'm a Hindu and he's a Muslim? The problem is that they will keep dividing. We are low-hanging fruit. Just say, I'm an Indian, just say that. And will they stop? This is a thin veil that they are willing to draw over the fact that today in our school rooms in villages, there are buffaloes inside instead of teachers. Little children starving are outside, buffaloes are inside because they don't care. There are no roads, there will be no irrigation, etc. So I'm just saying that please, that is where this thing will be resolved. Not by saying she's a Sikh, I'm a Hindu, is a Muslim.
With all due respect.
Any simple answers? Any simple answers? What happens in Gujarat?
Vikram, 1 second.
The politicians, unfortunately, are not thinking in terms of delivering justice. I agree completely with Nalini. Gujarat, before the riot started, Vikram, and I know this, we've mapped it to the last detail almost. Why were the bodies of those who died in the train allowed to be taken in open procession back to their villages? Only so that you could inflame the passions and so you could encourage a riot to take place.
And Chandan, immediately after that, and the BJP
and I can go on and on and on about
it's called
this.
right because you win elections after this. So therefore, Narendra Modi is a popularly elected chief minister, and all that happened in Gujarat is wrong. That's why people are encouraged to do it again and again.
And this is the problem with a lot of people like Harinder who have been probing the Gujarat issues altogether. It is often as if the rioting was a factor that happened only post-Godhra. That Godhra does not figure in their calculations. Godhra happened, and thereafter to say this was done and that must have been inflamed, that was done, this was deliberate.
I mean,
fine. Can we
pre-Godhra or post-Godhra, unlike the BJP, which says action, reaction. You justify the reaction.
Nobody
I'm saying violence is wrong. Why don't you accept violence is wrong?
I'm condemning violence
in
every form.
This is the problem, Vikram, that politicians will give you long explanations justifying violence by saying the reaction is okay because of the action.
That's what happened in 84 as well.
No,
that's exactly what happened in 84 as well.
That is the problem. That is the problem. I'm so glad you spoke, Chandan Mitra. That is the crux of the problem.
That this section of people don't want to listen to the other side.
I'm sorry, your Lalfar is much better than mine. You're a politician.
I'm sorry. Nowhere near you. But the point simply is that all
Babri Masjid was demolished so you can riot in Bombay. That is the problem.
Let her speak about
it. I
think we are all redundant here.
Chandan, hang on.
Because you are not offering a solution.
You are not prepared to listen. Forget it.
Of course I'm prepared to listen. But I'm not prepared to listen.
Okay, one sec, guys. Can everyone calm down for a second?
I'm also not prepared to
listen to bullshit.
Kind of peddling.
I will not listen to bullshit.
Please.
Of untruth. Over and over and over again.
I will not listen to bullshit.
Okay, Harinder, please.
Yes, and political bullshit I will not listen to.
Can you both listen to me now instead of listening to each other? If you can't listen to each other, Chandan. One sec.
I'm not speaking unless she first agrees that if I'm speaking, she will not interrupt. Okay. That is the first condition.
Harinder, one reason why I know she can't do it, her mic has just fallen off. Harinder, while you put on the mic, Chandan.
That's so defeatist,
Chandan, can I just say something? At the end of the day, the fact of the matter is the fact that there's a cause which justifies murder is something that was used in 1984. It was used, as she said, in 1992. It was used in 2002. Can we all at least agree around this forum and as a nation that nothing should justify the murder of innocents, no matter what it is? It should not justify the murder of innocents.
That goes without saying.
Let's agree on that. We have gone very far. Nothing justifies Gujarat killing. Nothing justified 1982. Nothing justifies mass murder.
The question is that we are a society.
No, now let Chandan speak.
I am saying categorically that just as the murder of Indira Gandhi did not justify the riots, the killing of 52 people at Godhra, howsoever heinous, does not justify post-Godhra.
I'm so glad we've agreed on that. Now, fine, we've agreed on that. Now can I take a very quick break? When we come back, the other question of whether it can actually happen again in the present situation. Are there any factors now, 24-hour news channels, the internet, etc., which makes it more difficult to have mass murder? Let's find that answer when we come back.